Hello team, welcome to another ATP Geopolitics video with myself, Jonathan M.S. Pearce. This is a Ukraine breaking news update for the 5th of October 2024. And I thought I'd separate this out from my hits and losses video because it's a fairly significant video for a number of reasons. First of all, we are seeing what looks like a dogfight in the air. Now, that is very rare for modern air-to-air combat. Most air-to-air combat takes place beyond visual horizon. You are firing at a plane that is 100 kilometers away. You've got it on your radar. You're networked up to Link 16 or whatever. You're networked up to all these kind of radar systems, and you're seeing something a long way away, and you have a missile, an air-to-air missile that can take it out at 100 kilometers. Okay, ideally fire it off, it blows up or it evades it or whatever, and you go your own separate ways, or you destroy the enemy. What you don't see is a kind of Top Gun, Iron Eagle, whatever, air-to-air combat where planes are near each other and you're having a dogfight. So that we are seeing something like this on video raises a number of questions. Okay, so here Flash News says defense forces shot down a Russian plane in Donetsk region in the afternoon of October the 5th. Serhiy Gurbanov, the head of Kostantinivka CMA, announced this. Quote, debris partially fell around the city of Kostantinivka. Debris also fell into the private sector. Several houses were damaged. There were no victims or victims of this incident. Right, so first of all, the plane fell into Ukrainian-controlled area. Now, we have heard claims that the plane was an F-16. Russian sources said we shot down a Ukrainian F-16, but it's not an F-16. It is clearly a Russian plane. It has a red star on, and yeah, you can see from this footage where it fell and what happened. They had to put out fire. Luckily, no casualties for the people living there. But this is definitely a Russian plane that has been shot down. It's a Su-25, very clearly. Video from a crash site of a Russian Su-25, which was down this morning in the Kostantinivka area, Donetsk front. Aircraft crashed on a territory controlled by the Ukrainian forces. And there you can see some of the evidence. Another video there from a different angle showing the Su-25 down this morning. More videos from the crash site, etc., etc. Okay, now let's go and look at the incident as we can see it in this footage. In fact, no, it's not the best footage. Here we go. Right, so if we put this on, what you are seeing are two aircraft, one chasing the other. That is bizarre, and then you see the missile fly from one aircraft and then it banks off and doglegs the other direction. The plane is hit, it blows up, and it falls out the sky. So that is clearly one jet very close to the other jet and firing at it. Now, one would assume, I don't know, but I assume this is in Russian territory here. Why do you have two Russian jets so close to each other without seemingly being able to identify each other, and one jet shooting at the other? It appears to be a Russian jet that's done that shooting, although we have heard from that initial claim that it's Ukrainian air defenses. I don't think that for a second. So the question is, is that a Russian plane that shot down the Su-25? Or is that a Ukrainian plane? And if it's a Ukrainian plane, how did they get so close? If it's a Russian plane, what's it doing shooting down another Russian plane? Just so many questions. Now, just a couple. I have a huge question about this video. It says Dead District. What the hell is going on? Is it a dogfight? Is it red on red? Is it a defector? That last one's interesting. For me, the theory that best describes this, assuming that they are both Russian planes, is that, that's an insanely bad bit of piloting and communication if it is an accident and you are firing off a rocket at your own airplane in your own kind of airspace. This is over Kostantinivka. It falls on Kostantinivka. It doesn't mean it was necessarily in. That's really close to the contact line, Kostantinivka. Although that's Donetsk Oblast, Konstantinivka, not the one up. I don't know. It depends. There are several Konstantinivka. I'm assuming it's the one at the top of the road from Vuhledar. So this is close to the very close to the contact line, and so this could be happening in Russian airspace, probably happening in Russian airspace, and then falls just into Ukrainian land over the contact line. These planes, either way, are operating very close to the contact line, so that's risky in itself. And then one is being shot down there, possibly going in the direction of the Ukrainian airspace. So I just don't know. I think defector for me sounds like the most plausible at the moment, or sheer incompetence. And that, it's not that the Russians aren't used to sheer incompetence, but I do wonder. As most people are saying, it's shot down in a Russian friendly fire incident. A lot of the sources I use are saying it's a friendly fire. That would suggest massive incompetence. Yeah, okay. But I don't know. It could be a defector. Moment of the crash, caught on camera from a slightly different direction or slightly different angle. You can go and check that out. But anyway, I thought it was interesting. We've had 2 downed jets now in the last 3 days, I think. And there you can see it falling from the sky. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Falling out of the sky. And it doesn't look like the pilot ejected there either. So that's possibly a plane lost with its pilot. But yes, so 2 in 3 days being lost is, I think, pretty good going for the Ukrainians. Remember, fighter bomber let us know of eternal flight of a pilot, so that suggests that previously a pilot has been killed and the plane lost. And I presume those are 2 different incidences, because the claim is this is coming from today, October the 5th. So it's a different incident to what I reported, I think, yesterday morning. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. Pretty incredible footage to see that caught on camera, to see one jet so close to another and fire a missile at it. There's no escaping that. Bish bash bosh. And that plane has been shot out of the sky. Let me know what you guys think. I wonder if any more information will emerge over the course of the day. I'm going to get on with my hits and losses video.